welcome to my channel. Today is another video about circumstances, inspiration for you if you are really stressing about your circumstance. And I just want to give two examples of how this might be for you and how it might not be for you. So first of all, let's start with two ideas about reality. So there's one idea that reality is set. Reality is as it is. We all share the same reality and there's just one reality line and that's it. You don't veer from that, that's what's going on. If you believe that, then I do get that you would find it quite hard to think that a circumstance doesn't matter, because then you're looking at manifestation as this huge magic trick that you have to put into place, and you're not a magician, so how can you do that? So I think that would be quite tough looking at it that way. So I look at it, and I haven't done this on purpose in order to believe in manifestation. I've done this because I love the idea of infinite reality lines, and we feel something, we desire something, we feel it, and then we shift. So in that case, the first scenario, I can see that it makes it quite difficult to believe that a circumstance doesn't matter. So now let's look at it like I look at it, like we're living in a reality. In any particular reality at any time, we are living in some kind of reality, and then we desire something, and then we shift. So we have gone in this, we're going this way, and then we shift like this. So then we're going down that path. Now, how quick we get to what it is that we want depends on how we're feeling about it. So let's give you an example here. Oh God, motorbike, sorry. Give you an example here of somebody that doesn't know about the law of attraction, doesn't know about manifesting, is just living life. This person fancies someone, fancies a particular person, and would really love to be with that person or to go on a date with that person, and just has a musing one Sunday afternoon, just sat there, has a musing, has an imagination about being on a date with this person, gets in with the feeling, just really enjoys the visual and thinks, oh, that would be lovely, goes about their business. Is a woman, okay, in this scenario, because I'm a woman. She goes about her business, goes about her day, pretty much forgets about that, might occasionally think about this person because she fancies them, but has no idea about manifestation, law of attraction, anything like that. So there's no resistance there. There's no, oh, this could never happen because of that, because she's not trying to make it happen because she doesn't even know that's possible. So the person that she fancies is in a relationship, is engaged to somebody else, let's say. So there's a circumstance there, isn't there? What you would call a circumstance. But this person, this girl, is not thinking about that because she's not trying to manifest. So she has no expectation of that visual. That's all she's had is a visual. Now, time will go on, and it might be a week or so, a few weeks, and it might even be a few months. But at some point, she's going to end up finding out that this person is not engaged to this person anymore. And it might be in such a way that she's out and she bumps into him and they start talking. Whatever happens, she's going to have some contact with that person. They are going to be talking. They are going to be there. It's going to be an opportunity there for her to date this person. So let's say then she goes on a date with this person and this guy, and she thinks, wow, what a coincidence. I thought about that and now it's happening. How awesome is that? She doesn't know anything about the law of attraction. No resistance. Happens super quick. Now, is that her fault that she split up an engagement? No, because that's just what we do. We desire something, we feel it, and then it happens. Now, let's look at the scenario slightly differently. So the same person, the same girl, she knows about the law of attraction. She knows about manifesting. So she decides, I'm going to manifest this person. And then she thinks, God, it's going to be really hard. How am I going to split them up? How am I going to cause that relationship to end? See, she's brought that into the equation to start with, and you do not. She does not have to do anything to make that relationship end. That's not her job. Her job is not to make something happen. Her job is just to decide what she wants to happen, what she wants to experience. But she brings that into the equation. So she's putting in some manifesting techniques. Maybe she's doing some visuals. Maybe she's got a vision board. Maybe she's doing some affirmations. So all the time she's trying, but all the time in the back of her mind, she's got this guy's situation in mind. So it's there, it's a circumstance, and it's mattering to her. It's making her think that what can I do about that? What you have to remember is you don't have to do anything about what's going on now. It's not your job because you have no idea what to do. And that is not your part of the process. Your part of the process is only purely to put some focus, and it can just be a tiny little bit of focus, as long as it's kind of like a really good vibration around that subject. That's all your job is. That part is not your job. So that's what you need to drop, because all you're going to do is move in reality. So you are just going to be on a new reality path, and at some point you are going to meet that. But she's thinking about that, and she's building up. So she's trying, all against this thing that she thinks is a fact that she has to get over first. And how is that going to do anything? So where her in the first scenario that didn't know anything about it, it happened pretty quickly that she ended up seeing this guy. Whether it turned into a relationship or not, who knows? But she would have had the opportunity. Time's gone on. So let's say the first scenario happened in 2 months. 6 months down the line, she's still trying, because she's still bearing in mind that this circumstance is getting in the way. But a circumstance does not get in the way. A circumstance is just something that's happening in this reality. But once you shift in reality, it's irrelevant, because something will happen. So basically, it's purely just your job to kick in the feeling of having it. And that's all that I do all of the time. I wouldn't do anything else at all. I just wouldn't. I know that you don't need to, and you don't need to kick in the feeling for hours on end either. If you've looked at my previous video, Manifest Anything in 17 seconds, and I sort of knocked it up to 30 seconds. But really, just tapping into the feeling of something on and off like that is absolutely fine. But that's why circumstance doesn't matter, because you're not stuck in this one reality line. You are moving. And so once you move, that version of the person is slightly different. I can't explain it completely, and obviously, when we start talking about quantum mixed with the law of attraction, people, sciencey people, aren't the law of attraction, think this is just pseudoscience, go mad and don't like it. But the thing is, I'm not saying that I know everything there is to know about quantum. I probably just know a tinsy-wincy fraction, and I don't really understand it, but I get it. It works for me. It makes me feel like I understand this to a certain extent, which helps me move with it, because I don't think that one reality, I've had so many weird experiences of realities being slightly different. I could go on and on about this. I might make a video about those, actually. Maybe I'll put it in the members area. And I have seen people change too. When I didn't know about this, a couple of times, huge changes in people. But if you are looking to change a person, you won't see the changes, because you're constantly looking for it and observing. And this is why it's always better not to think about changing a person. You just think about you going into another reality. You're shifting. It's all about you and how you're feeling. And then you don't have to worry about the other person, because that will happen without you having to try. So when you think of that, of the all of these infinite realities, it makes it so much easier, because then you realise that there actually is no competition. Because if we all have our own reality and we're all shifting slightly each time, then we don't have to worry about anybody else's reality. We only have to think about ours. We can know that a circumstance is there. We can know, oh, that thing happened and that's going on at the moment, but we try not to give it any attention, and any focus should just be on, I say the end result, but what we get really is the opportunity. So the girl I was talking about, the fictional girl, what she would have got is the opportunity to date that guy. Not necessarily that it would have been an ongoing relationship, because maybe it wouldn't have worked out. Maybe they wouldn't have liked each other, or they wouldn't have had anything in common. But she would have manifested the opportunity. That's what she created. She created a reality opening up where she had the opportunity to date him. I hope I haven't waffled too much. I think sometimes we do need that inspiration where circumstances are concerned, because you're gonna know, yeah, they don't matter, circumstances don't matter. But if you don't have a reason for them not mattering, it's all very well to say circumstances don't matter, but if we don't explain why I think that they don't matter, it's not a flippant comment that your circumstances are irrelevant. Oh, don't be ridiculous, don't worry about that. It's not like that. It's just knowing that actually, yes, but if we're shifting in reality, then it's not going to get in the way, because reality, the quantum computer that is reality, I keep saying this now, all it's doing is giving you what you're feeling all of the time, and it has no awareness of a circumstance. It's only you that has that awareness, and when you're aware of it, you cause it to be a block, because you cause it to be something that's saying you can't have this because. And so reality reads that. If you're not constantly aware of it and bringing it into the equation, neither will reality. I'm just going to end it there. I think I'm an author. My books are listed below, all based around the law of attraction. I'm also a coach. There's some coaching available on my website. Also, so you can book Zoom coaching on my website, and also email coaching. I am going to be away now for a little while. So if you do email me, you will just get an automated response at the moment. But then I will check all of those emails when I get back, and you will get a proper response from me. So you can either hang fire and not message me for like 10 days or so, or you can do that and I will get back to you on my return, because I will just work through those emails one by one in a sort of first come first served basis. Okay, that is it, I think. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, and I'd love for you to do that. So thank you for watching.